Welcome to Prime Time. Today we're going to be looking at PrimeNet software, and I'm going to show you how to set up the rate matrix and the ins and outs of that and how to apply those to the employees. So from our menu item of configuration down to rule setup and then over and down to rate matrix. Once we click on rate matrix, we can see any policies already in effect. And I see I've got some for the 1-year employees, starting 90-day employees, and we can add a new rate matrix. Now, what the matrix is, or the rate matrix is, basically if you've got somebody that works and makes $7 an hour as a bartender, but maybe if they clock into the bar back, they might make $10 an hour for bar back. And what we want to do in the rate matrix is identify the different amounts that an individual can make per hour for the different jobs they do. So we'll go ahead here and we're going to add in a code. We'll add in a description. And here we've got our base level of location. But we've also got department, travel, and students and so forth in here. Now, you may not need to start out at location. Maybe we just want to specify by department. So current rate will be erased. Yes, that's fine. That's just telling me that the anticipation of assigning rates to locations was wiped, and now we're working with department. So I've got a clean slate right here. And this policy really will apply to maybe one employee or maybe a group of employees that make the same rate. It's up to you on how you want to do that. So we're going to say right here, we'll put in shipping. And what I'm going to do is just double click, or you can click add level codes. And what we want to do is put in the pay rate that they make while they're in this department. So let's say when they're in shipping, they're going to make $15 an hour. Bill rate, this is for temporary agencies and things like that, where they've got a specific pay rate that they pay the employee, and then they have a bill rate that they bill the client for the employee's hours. Most people will not use the bill rate, but that's what it's for. So I've got my pay rate in here. I'm going to select add level codes. So now anybody I apply to this policy, if they're working in shipping, the system's going to be able to know that they make $15 an hour working in shipping. Now, maybe we're going to have him over in receiving, and maybe receiving is a lot easier. Maybe they only make $10 an hour when they're in receiving. So we'll add that in. And the same thing, fabric. Maybe fabric is $11 an hour. So as you can see, all I'm really doing here with the department is assigning the different rates that this employee will make for each department. Once I've put those in, I'll click Save. And now we can see I've got our test matrix here. We can click Edit. We see what we've just entered in. Now we can assign the employees to this policy. So I click on Assign Employees, and there's lots of different ways to search this. If you've got a lot of employees in here, you could just put in the employee's card ID and click Filter. You could choose a specific supervisor and click Filter, and these are all the people assigned to that supervisor. This is the person assigned to that supervisor, and so forth. You could also choose maybe department 63 and filter. This is the person that's assigned to that department. So these really just filter the results based on what you're adding here. Otherwise, if you leave these alone and just click filter, everybody will show up. And then you can come through and select specific people. And when you've checked the people that you want to apply to this policy, you click confirm. Are you sure you want to save changes? Okay. Employees assigned successfully. So now those employees that we have selected on that policy will make those rates over their default rate whenever they work in those departments. If I click assign employees again on this, I can see only the people that are assigned. Or if I were to do this, I see both. I can click on view assigned again and it'll show me just who's assigned to this policy. I don't want to make any changes. I can click the X, yes, click OK. And that is how to create a matrix for your rates and how to assign employees to that matrix. Thank you for watching.